It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
The biggest news that I think that I've heard in a long time. This is genuinely exciting. This is what I was hoping was going to happen when we saw the server types, the server regions being merged last week. Server merges. Last week we shared that server merges are coming, and today we're taking the first big step. We've finalized which servers will be merged. It's a pretty long list. Over 95% of servers, Hero Wars Alliance, Hero Wars Mobile, over 95% of the servers will be affected. Servers involved in the merge will be locked for new account creation and transfers very soon. Starting December 12th, which is next week. I think it's Friday, maybe Saturday. Transfers from those servers will also be disabled. Not too long after that, server merges will start. Expect them before the end of 2025. And then there is a frequently asked questions post on. I'll actually copy that in the description box down below. So why do server merges matter? What's the big deal about server merges? First and foremost, there are a lot of servers. Okay, there are a lot of servers, and many of them are dead. Okay, there are a handful of players active on every server, at least a handful, I'm sure. No doubt about it that every server has something. 95% of servers will be affected, means that roughly 43%, it means roughly 43% of the entire server catalog will be merged and will disappear. This is going to impact a lot of things. This is going to impact Global Championship, not so much. Guild Wars, a whole bunch. League Arena, Arena League, whatever it is, not so much. Grand Arena. The main consideration is Guild Wars, right? Bronze, Silver, Gold League, all that is great. So why are there so many servers? Well, there is a business strategy behind it. The main idea is new player Charlie joins Hero Wars. He joins server 2, gets mollywopped. Forgive me if that's racist, I have no idea. New player Charlie joins server 2, gets absolutely trashed. Has no hope. No guild wants him. Every player on the server has been playing for 6 to 8 years. No hope of catching up. New player Charlie quits. Or we put new player Charlie on a brand new server. Now, Whale Charlie, Carlos, from south of the border, if you get my drift. Carlos the Whale joins the game, new player. Just like before, joins a new server, because those are the rules, and quickly gets bored. I don't need to keep spending. I'm already beating everybody on my server. Why do I need to keep spending? Or 95% of the new players quit. New player Charlie is left to deal with whatever. Carlos the Whale has no competition on the server. Ultimately, no fun is had by anybody. And to act like this game doesn't have an insane amount of churn, you'd be lying to yourself. Like, the whole basis of the marketing strategy, the whole basis of advertising for Hero Wars is by lying to us. Let's be very clear. The ads do not match the game at all. The artwork is loosely the same. The characters are the same. Nothing in the ads match up to the game itself. So you're going to have churn. You're going to have a lot of people quitting because they're like, what is this game? What is this game? And then one of two things happen. Either one, you're Carlos the Whale and you quickly outspend all of the average players on your server and you get bored and quit. Or you move to another server, which ideally I guess is what happens. Or you're new player Charlie and you know, the server is basically empty because all the budget and pay to play and whale players have either quit or moved on to different servers. So merging servers is good for the health of the game. There's brackets of servers that they need to do. They need to merge servers multiple times per year. You can't just do it once and be done, right? You can't just call it quits after this server merge and then not touch it again until the end of next year. You gotta be updating this. You gotta be pruning the time ways. You gotta be pruning the strings like the Loki TV show, right? You gotta prune the timelines that are getting empty. You gotta consolidate. And my hope, Facebook and web players, my hope is that we will see a similar thing to happen on Facebook and web. Not only that, but I'm hoping that eventually Facebook will merge with web. I hope that they do. I don't want to play on Facebook anymore. I want to play on web. I don't want to have to deal with the dumb Facebook for browser on my iPad when I play. I just want to pull up hero-wars.com or whatever it is and I want to play my account. I don't want to have to deal with all of that extra stuff. I don't want to have to deal with Facebook arcade outages. Server merges are huge. This is one of the best things that could possibly happen for the health of Hero Wars Alliance. This is one of the absolute best things. Are there going to be some growing pains? Yeah, it's going to be bad. Some members of the chat have already mentioned this. You can't have 2 accounts on one server using the one email. That's true. You're going to have some trouble here. You're going to have some trouble with some players that have multiple accounts. That's absolutely true. My guild just absorbed part of a Gold League guild due to inactivity at the top. It seems that they only participate in Guild War and nothing else. Yep. I hope iOS merges with Hero Wars Alliance. Okay. Hey, Charlie, I've been playing Hero Wars Alliance. Want to play on Facebook? What do you think is the best time of starting? Oh, man. And 7 years ago, but the second best time is today. Everybody on every web server would be happy about more competition. Yep. I recently discovered that there are way more cheaters on Facebook than there are on web somehow. I don't know how, but whatever. Is merging Facebook and web something that the devs are working on? I think that they've definitely explored the option, CabF. I think that they've brainstormed how they would go about doing it. There are some differences between Facebook and web. Small, but there are some. For example, the promo codes. Promo codes are available on Hero Wars Dominion Era for web. Not on Facebook, because Facebook does not allow them. I think one of the things preventing promo codes from being a much larger part of Hero Wars Dominion Era is because of the servers on Facebook. So again, just to put a pin in this conversation, wrap it up, this is Hero Wars Alliance. This is the mobile version of the game. I'm optimistic that Facebook and web will see something similar. I'm optimistic at the very least that the developers for the Facebook and web version of the game have discussed this and are working through the issues. They've considered it at the very least. They've considered merging servers on web and potentially even merging Facebook and web together. Considered it. I'm happy about it. I'm so excited for the health of the game for Hero Wars Alliance. This is going to do big things. Big things. A lot of people that were going to think about quitting won't quit now. Jacer, no. The game isn't separated by iOS and Android. It's not.